the journey of joy around Germany's capital. Unfassbar, unfassbar. History is made. It is writ large. It's spectacular.
Es kann schon wieder eine neue historische Marke geben.
She's going to better the world record, and look at the clock, and the world record is hers.
Welcome to the
Berlin Marathon.
Und willkommen zur Pressekonferenz heute am Samstag des BMW Berlin Marathons in der Disziplin Inline Skating. A very warm welcome to the press conference with the inline skaters today here. We will have the victory people here on the sofa with the girls coming in a couple of minutes because they are still in the drugs test, in the doping. Und herzlich willkommen erstmal nochmal auf Deutsch hier zur Pressekonferenz mit den Inline-Skatern. Mein Name ist Urs Weber. Ich werde ein paar Fragen stellen, nachher auch tatsächlich eher auf Englisch, weil wir haben hier ein international besetztes Podium und dann werden wir die Pressekonferenz auf Englisch führen. Und natürlich wird die ganze Pressekonferenz auch wieder live gestreamt und ist später auch wieder auf dem YouTube-Kanal von STC Events, von STC Media Relations abrufbar über die Webseite des Veranstalters. Et maintenant, le gagneur de le BMW Marathon 2025, Ewen Fernandez. Congratulations. Congratulations, Ewen. And I just said this with respect. It's actually a French weekend here, or a French Saturday today. And I guess no one would have thought that you would be the leader of today's race. And how surprised are you that you are the first today in the Berlin Marathon?
So, I didn't expect to be at that level. But after the 2 weeks ago, I did the French Cup, so I beat Nolan, who gets second today. So he's at the moment one of the best in the marathon. So then I really target this race. I also, in my mind, from when I was back on skate, I always think about if I can come here, I really want to get a result. So also that, I really targeted, and to take my chance was to take the risk to arrive solo if I wanted to win, because now my speed is not good enough to sprint, so the only chance to win was to break everybody.
He brought a really strong story today, and we're going to talk in detail about it in a minute. He was the leader and the winner of the race in 2011 and 2012, so his name is very well known in the scene. But if you remember, or might remember him from his last race here, it was 2019, and then he retired. And he did his comeback this year. And I'm very happy and very proud that you are here, Felix. Felix Reinen, you know him as a leader of the inline skating race, as the winner also of the half marathon, and he has many podium places. And today, Felix, you became in fourth. How was the race?
Yeah, it was a great race for us. We were very active with the team. Our goal was that one or two of us can finish solo. Because we had to play our cards. Our main leader of the team, Bart Swings, 9 times winner of Berlin, was not here with us. He's unfortunately still injured. So we had to take care of the business ourselves. So I'm really happy that we made the call together with the team and Ewan that he joined me last weekend in Duluth in North America already for the marathon. We finished there both on the podium and then also here in Berlin. And I think that was a smart decision.
And Felix, you did a really fast race in Duluth, right? What was the finishing time?
We finished in 55 minutes and 20 seconds. So yeah, crazy fast race. And I mean, I knew before that Ewan is going good, but after that race, I was especially sure. So,
What was the pace in the first half in Duluth?
I can tell you the first 10K we did 48 k's per hour average. So probably the fastest 10K of my life, and also actually the fastest marathon of my life.
But at least you knew when you had this pace that Ewan is in good shape, right?
Exactly. So it was a perfect test for sure. Also a bit of fatigue from the travel and so on. But yeah, I knew we are here with a strong team. We had some good cards to play. Obviously, also Jason Suttles, the former winner and many times podium placements for him.
Your youngster.
Youngster.
Not
of the
anymore,
team.
youngster, yeah.
Still sort of a young gun. Yeah, and then another really exciting new change for us was that we skated on new wheels. Powerslide Phoenix wheels, so a new project from our sponsor. And yeah, I guess the biggest thing about those wheels is that they are fully made in Germany, 100%.
That's a great story, yeah.
Which is super unusual. Like the last 20, 30 years, you could only race with wheels made in USA. And yeah, this year we made big improvements, and yeah, so good that we finished 1, 2, 4, and 6 on them in the men.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe Ewan can say a bit more if they were good or not, but I think the results speak for themselves.
You had them also on your shoes. Under your shoes.
I have them 2 weeks ago already in the French Cup. I won on it.
Okay.
So then I knew they were good, and I really like them. But yeah, for me it's changed because in Rennes I was skating on wheels, but they were not good enough. And you know, in our sport, when the wheels is good, then they can change your race. You know, like the feeling, everything. I mean, the speed. With those wheels, I was going like in training like 1.5K faster with the same earth rate. You know, so you can see the difference.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah. So I really enjoy it, and I'm really happy that they are made in Europe. I mean, because it's always difficult to work with Americans, so that could be a big change for us, that we have wheels made in Germany but made in Europe. It's better.
Let it be in race biking also. It always takes like working together with the companies, right? And Felix, you also worked with a company together, right, to develop the material.
Yeah, basically, like the producer is based in Gera in Germany, and since 1 year we work really, really closely.
But you still live in Darmstadt, right?
Yeah, I still live in Darmstadt, exactly. Yeah, but the guys, I think they visited me 5 or 6 times this year. Like we are daily in touch, and yeah, a lot of my training sessions were basically testing sessions this year to be able to get the wheels to this level. We were also super successful with them at the World Championship, which is taking place in China currently.
Yeah.
So also there, a couple of world titles on the new made in Germany wheels. So yeah, it's going good. But I don't want to take away from Ewan's performance. Obviously,
I was just saying,
wheels are important, but in the end, it's the legs which are the most important factor.
Absolutely. Ewan, please give us a comment on having the world champs parallelly in China, as we have it actually in athletics also. We were just watching here the athletics results of today. But first, have the podium filled with Hugo Gerard. Hi, good to have you here. And a good surprise to have you here, actually. Did you surprise yourself also as third place in the BMW Berlin Marathon?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, surprise, yes and no, because it's my goal. And it's a long preparation for this, and finally I arrived. But it's the same last year, and finally I don't arrive. So I'm very happy to arrive this year.
Was this your first podium in Berlin?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many races did you do in Berlin so far?
5.
Okay.
I think.
So great success.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have the Erdinger on your head from Ewan? You just had an Erdinger alcoholfrei shower, right, with a beer?
Yeah.
Okay, and how did the race go actually? We know always inline skating is a lot of tactique. And Ewan, how did it go? Because your team tactics in the end was successful, right?
Yeah, the tactic was a bit simple. We make, we just focus on attack, like because we know that Nolan was fast. The only one who can beat him in the spring maybe is Felix right now. So we had to play with our card, as you say. So first I was in pair with Felix, but sometimes, like when I put the first attack, I had the opportunity to go away with two guys from power slide, and they just leading out how they can, like the full. And then I
when was
just
the first
went
attack?
alone.
Was it early in the race?
Yeah, early in the race, like the first lap.
Oh, okay.
I think like I did like 15 minutes alone. So then they catch me. Yeah, then it was long also to do 1 hour like that solo and with the wind especially. So then they catch me and then I wait like 15 minutes in the pack. We try some stuff, but it was not successful. And one moment I really think like, okay, now I have to go. And I went from the 15th place, I think, at that moment. And I saw like two groups next to them. And I just passed with overspeed in the middle. But they were like, they didn't expect that I could do attack.
Also that you were by yourself.
Yeah. And then I knew like when I go away like that, the other, they were a bit tired. So then I just have to go as hard as I could. And I was just focused then on my technique because, you know, in our sport, you can be strong, but if your technique is not good, even when you get tired, you are not efficient anymore. So you can't build speed or you can't keep the speed. So I was really focused on the effort and my technique just to keep going as fast as I can. And then I know I was also looking my watch all the time, like looking the speed, because I say if I ride around 43, 44 kilometers per hour, then behind they have to go like 48, 47, even 50 sometimes, so to catch me. So then, I was really focused on it and focused on my average speed. Like it was 43 until Bonding-Bondor. And then the last straight, I just relax, you know, enjoy.
Yeah.
So it went down to 42.8, something like that. But
But still, you were the only one finishing with below 60 minutes, so 59 minutes.
Yeah,
which is
that's
good.
I could be a bit faster, but the last straight I enjoy it because to win it again after 13 years, I'm really happy.
Well, when did you break away? At what time?
I think it's still like between 15 and 17 kilometers to go.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So you had quite a time alone in the wind.
Yeah, because one moment I watch and I say, okay, it's still like 15K. I watch when I watch my watch, so say now you have to fight.
How reliable is the speed on the watch in inline skating? I'm asking this because we in athletics, for runners, it's not very reliable if you look at the speed, at the actual speed, but this is also because we run much slower speeds than you do on the skates. So how much reliable is it when you look at the speed on your watch?
I think I don't know, but on the track, for example, when we do small loop, like 200 meter, 400, it's doesn't work really. Because then I think the GPS and it's not working. But on straight like that, the speed is quite good, but sometimes just when you go really fast at the high speed, it needs maybe sometimes to
adjust.
But otherwise it's working good on straight line. I mean, but on the small course, it's not working.
Yeah. Now let's talk about your story. You stopped. You won 2011. You won 2012.
Yep.
And that was still at the time, I remember that, when you guys were trying to beat the 1 hour mark, right? Here in Berlin. And firstly, what do you think of the new course now in comparison to the old course with one big loop?
I mean, the old course is always better, you know, when you do the
big one.
The big one is always like, that's for me the symbol of Berlin, you know? But now it's how it is, and we are, I think, lucky that the race still going on. So I'm really happy of that. And the new course is, I like it also because it's not dangerous. It's hard because, especially with the wind today, because we have one side wind in the back, the other one is headwind. So it was hard. And I'm also happy that we can do the final K on the kilometer. So and still pass under the Brandenburg door. That's also the main things for me in Berlin. You know, when you arrive, especially when you are alone, you just enjoy it. You know, you turn left, you see the Brandenburg door, and then you know that if the gap is big enough that you will win the race. So.
Yeah. Felix, what was your thoughts when Ewan came and you knew he was retired in 2019? He didn't do nothing. We have to clear that. Like, you have 2 kids, right? In the meantime, and you changed the sports. But Felix, what did you think when he and when did he come to you to ask you?
We got in touch again, or he got in touch again with the team around May, because there was a French World Inline Cup coming up. Close to his house, so the idea kind of started. So how about him joining us for that race? And at that moment, the idea was just to have him for one race, you know, a sort of a guest appearance. And then it worked out really well. It was also the first race of Bart in that season, and he won. And Ewan was strong in the breakaway and stuff. And then, It was a good comeback, I would say. He showed that he's very strong and he can be of good value for the team. And then the situation appeared that the World Championship was going on, and at the same time we had 2 of the biggest marathons of the season, which was Duluth last weekend and Berlin this weekend. And then I just asked, hey, Ewan, you want to come to the US with me? Otherwise I would be alone. He was straight away saying, yeah, let's do it. And then we said, okay, why not also Berlin? Huh? Sure. Let's do the 2 biggest marathons of the year together. Yeah, and I'm really happy that we took that decision, because it's also great. You know, I was there for his 2 wins before in Berlin. We were already teammates. He was there when I won Berlin. Okay, at that time we were not teammates, so he had to retire afterwards. And now again as friends and teammates after 13 years after his last victory, to stand on the top step of the podium again. I think it's the best story you could write. And so amazing for him, amazing for the brand, for our team, and also for me as a good friend of him.
Yeah, and when you have to explain us, what did you do in the meantime since 2019? I mean, you obviously are very fit, and it can't be that you have done nothing in the meantime. So, what was how did you fill your time?
Yeah, I was doing bicycle races. So you know, in elite in France, so it's like just below pro. You know, like the highest amateur level. Yeah. So I was racing there. And so I was part of teams, like when we ride French Cup, like we have different division, but I was in National 2, we call it. So I did it for since I retired from, not really retire, because I never say that I retire, because I knew maybe one day I could come back, so that's why. But then after that, I needed to make a break, and with inline, I mean, I was always doing sport like crazy. But yeah, I needed a small break. I had also kids. I started working. So everything changed. And everything happened also during COVID, you know. Yeah. Because COVID, everything was down. So I had to think about it. Then during COVID, I was 31 years old, so you have to think about something else. So I was doing bike, and I also became from last year and this year national champion, masters. So I won
on the road,
road time trial and the race this year. Last year I just won the race. So that was also a big surprise. But sometimes when I target something, I try to be as good as possible. You know, I try to to put all my chance on my side, you know.
Yeah,
So
sure.
So and then this year, like in May, I just decided, okay, I came back for a World Cup next to my house, and I say, okay, I go skating like 1 month before. I say, okay, I go.
Yeah.
And then the guy, they knew like Power Slide, and they give me a chance to, at least in the end, to skate with the best material, I mean. And then we already talk about maybe I could skate Berlin, you know, if I have the opportunity and everything. But I take the decision a bit late because I wanted to come here and to be competitive, you know. So then after the first French Cup in the beginning of September, I say, okay, my level is good, so I can go. And thanks to Power Slide, I have the opportunity to come here.
Great story.
And yeah, I know. So I'm really happy for this. It's what I say now. I always say in my life, if I can retire when I won Berlin, because for me, most of the time everything starts in Berlin. Like in 2011 was my first big win in senior. I mean, and then the next year I became world champion. Then I won again Berlin. So from that date, everything changed for me. So that's for me a big symbol. I mean, Berlin is always special. Even the half marathon, every time I come to Berlin, it's always special.
Very good.
So that's why I like to be there, and I really enjoy that time with the guy because we start all together like 2012. We were all in the Power Slide international team with Bart and Felix. We got 1, 2, 3. I show a picture. I send a picture to Felix. But look what I found on my phone. Like the picture of we were so young, man. Like crazy. But it's nice. And I really enjoy to be there, and I really thankful Power Slide for this moment, and also Felix because he was part of that project.
Very good. Great you still have that photo on your phone. I'm just seeing if I'm right. It's Oban is there and Nourali is there also. Oban, Nourali, just join us here on the stage. Great you could come. Ugo, one question to you. Your first appearance here on the podium. What's your, are you just inline skating or are you also on the ice?
No. I want before to try the ice, and finally it's a lot of sacrifice for maybe don't arrive. And I think I do a lot of sacrifice for the inline skating, and I'm not sure I want to go to the ice. So now, for sure, I don't go to the ice. I just inline skating, and with the Space Pesca, we go to a lot of marathon, and it's already a very good experience for me on the world.
Very good, especially with the podium now. Your decision.
Yeah, now it's better.
To be fine, we have Obin Bloinak here. Warm welcome. And Oban, sorry, it's Oban. Is it right? If I pronounce it right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oban, sorry, we don't have the Marseillaise. Normally we should, with 3 guys from France and with you as the winner, we should have prepared the Marseillaise. But we also have Nourali here, the second place. Welcome to the stage. And Oban, how much of a surprise was it for you to come in first here today at the race?
Yes, it's a big surprise because I'm not very good the week before the marathon, but
what race was that? The last?
Salzburg, the last week, and before Pordenone in Italy. But it's a really big objective for the team, and I'm really happy to win with my teammates.
And Oban, was it your first appearance here for the marathon in Berlin? Was it your first, the premier marathon?
No, it's my second, but the last year is not a good memories for me. I finished 35, I think.
Okay. And Nourali, welcome back on the podium. And how happy are you to be here again and finishing second today in strong place?
Yes, I'm really happy. Also what Oban told before, we did the amazing sprint and arrive first and second like this. It's amazing. It's really crazy.
It must have been a crazy race in the women's race because there were so many girls together. Tell us, how did the race go for you?
It was quite boring, I have to say like this. Not a lot of attack. We stay all together and all watch each other.
Was it comparatively slow in the beginning?
Yeah, it was really slow. But after when we exit the circuit, let's say like this, I think the race starting there, we arrive in the last part and everyone's searching the position. And I think we stay like a team together, and I think that made it strong, the finish on the sprint.
Close sprint. At this time, I would also like to ask you if there are any questions from you, colleagues, then just raise your hand, and of course we integrate it here to the podium. And Oban, was this the biggest victory for you so far?
Oh, yes. I think yes. Because I'm 2 years in senior, and I'm not a lot of experience in this category. And in the marathon.
I think it's 2 years ago that you had your first victory in the World Cup, right?
Just one race, Bern, the last year, because.
Last year, okay.
But I know of team the last year. It's the first time in team.
Congratulations, great
Thank
racing.
you.
Are there any questions at this point then that we would further? Because we have, of course, the chance that we have individual interviews later on, and we're going to stream it, of course, as I said before. And I want to ask Felix again. It's always the time also for qualification now for ice skating. What's your plans?
I was on the ice yesterday morning in Berlin after a while. And yeah, next up, National Championship, middle of October. And then we see how it goes.
And Ewen, what's your racing calendar be like this year after Berlin?
No, I think is maybe over right now. Because with the work and everything, it's hard to train. Sometimes
you have a full-time job now, or?
Yeah, I work for Specialized brand, the bike brand. So I work
Specialized.
Yeah. So yeah, then now the day are shorter and shorter, and sometimes before Berlin I was training at night during on the road with the car and stuff, like, but I have no choice. But now I think I take a break and I take the winter to think about what I do next year. But yeah, I could do some more marathon or come back, but I have to see because I need the motivation. I have to talk with family. It's not only my plan now; it's a family plan,
Yeah, sure. Okay, there's a few others who are going to decide as well. Yeah. And Noralie and Oban, what's your plans? I mean, after today's victory, you must be having plans to come back next year again, or what? Did you already talk about it?
The plan for next year, for this year, we have a few marathons left. One is, for example, Korea. We go with a few of the team. For next year, I don't know if I continue. So maybe yes, maybe no. It's still a question. If I continue, it will be only like the marathon, a little bit like this year. But I think with the team, we continue like this. And yeah, I think it's all Oban what he wants to do next year.
I have a guess, Oban, you're probably going to come again, right? You're going to return à Berlin.
Oh, yes. I come back the next year. It's sure.
Yeah. Noralie, was it a discussion in your team to take part at the World Champs in China?
Yes, for sure. Personally, I made the decision to stay away from the national team, to focus on Berlin, because for me it's more important than the World Championship. But I think it's also, we can split a little bit the team, like the people who go to the World Championship, and we create for Berlin a team to be present here. Like Alban, Cite is a younger athlete. I will speak for you. She didn't qualify for the World Championship, but I think what she did here is it's more beautiful than winning a world title. That's my opinion. But I think, to make the choice to go in Berlin or the World Championship is really personal. What are your goals for the season? For me, it's the marathon, so then it's Berlin.
Great. Thank you all for coming here. We have two real surprising winners here, and but we're really proud of you and really proud of the stories that you brought to us. And thank you for coming, and I hope you will have a great party tonight with all the other skaters. Thank you for your attendance, and we'll see each other tomorrow here for the Elite Press Conference after the marathon. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.